So James Corden, famous Hollywood comedian, which should tell you right there that the guy's not very funny, but he still makes 36 or 8 something million dollars a year because of his Late Late Show, which literally is just a show that people fall asleep to with their TVs on. You know that's most of the people watching his show. People sleeping or trying to sleep, and they fall asleep with the TV on. But that still gets ratings, even though they're not watching it. So this guy got called out a couple of days ago for pretty much just being awful at restaurants. Going to restaurants, demanding a lot of things, wanting the world, basically. Everyone needs to rush for James Corden. Do what he says, do it now. Another out-of-touch celebrity, basically. Though he doesn't live in Hollywood, he lives in New York City because of his show, I would imagine. He also does, I think, carpool karaoke. I've never watched it, but I know what it is. It's basically him driving around with celebrities and they sing. That's it. This is his claim to fame. Oh, and also dancing in cat suits and blocking cars and then like dry humping the air. That was something he did recently. But anyway, he got called out by this restaurant and basically said he's just like an awful patron. He comes in there demanding the world, leaves servers shaken with how he yells at them. And he got called out and people were talking about him. It's just not good behavior. That's how you get, like, if you ever seen Waiting, that's how you get bad things done to your food. You know, you can, let's say you get the wrong meal. You can complain, but you don't have to make a huge scene and curse people out. There's a lot that can be said from just being a decent person to people while they're at work or just in general. It's not something that a lot of people follow anymore. But anyway, I try to be nice to people, especially if they're handling my food. If something's wrong, I'll say something, but you can do it in a nice way and not be a dick. And that's what James Corden was doing. So he got called out big time. This guy at this restaurant just put him on shame, said basically he don't want him there anymore. We don't want him as a customer. He's not worth it. James Corden is a hugely gifted comedian, but a tiny cretin of a man and the most abusive customer to my servers since the restaurant opened 25 years ago. I don't often 86 a customer to today, though today I think he meant to say, I 86'd Corden. It did not make me laugh. Here are 2 examples of the man's treatment of my staff. And then he lists out the 2 incidents. The first one is him eating a main course that apparently had a hair in it. And he screamed about wanting free drinks. And then the second time, he was mad about his wife's omelet. I guess something was wrong with it. And he made a huge scene and cussed out the server. And it's not the server's fault, by the way. They don't cook the food. Basically left that server, who he calls G, shaken. Or no, that's the floor manager, G. They don't give the server's name, but apparently the server was extremely pissed. MK is their server, and that person was extremely mad, or extremely shaken, I guess, by the way he screamed at her. Now, he got shamed on social media. Now he's coming out saying that this is wrong. This drama is beneath him. It's beneath him. This is after he apologized the other day, too, by the way. He apologized and was allowed back in. But now he's saying that it's beneath him. I can't believe people are talking about this. I'm a Hollywood celebrity. I'm better than most people. Why are they talking about me? Another Hollywood elite getting called out for being kind of a shitty, trashy person in public, treating people like garbage, like trash, and gets called out for it. And now it's saying that this is beneath him. He doesn't deserve this. He is the true victim. James Corden is not feeling too bad about the recent NYC restaurant drama. After remaining mum on the subject for a week, the Late Late Show host has finally addressed the viral scandal. I haven't done anything wrong on any level, the 44-year-old entertainer said to the New York Times. So why should I ever cancel this interview? The carpool karaoke creator then smugly added, I feel so zen about the whole thing because I think it's so silly. I just think it's beneath all of us. It's beneath you. It's certainly beneath your publication. Elsewhere in the interview, Corden claimed that he hadn't really read McNally's now viral comments about him on social media. I think I'm probably going to have to talk about it on Monday's show, Corden said. My feeling often is never explain, never complain, but I'll probably have to talk about it. And that's pretty much it. But I find it funny that he says it's beneath him. No, people are calling you out for awful behavior and banning you from a restaurant because you were a jerk to the people that work there. But it's not a big deal. It's beneath him. It's beneath him. What's wrong is he's mad that his image is getting dragged because people don't like jerks, which is what he was doing. He says he is being bullied. And there's a petition now to ban him from the UK, which they won't do, but it's still funny. It's still funny. I just find it funny. I'm surprised he has a wife. I thought he was, something else, which is fine, but I'm kind of shocked. I didn't know he was married to a woman. Anyway, just another Hollywood celebrity being a jerk. Speaking of Hollywood celebrities, Andy Dick's in trouble again. He got arrested for felony residential burglary. I don't know a lot of the details. They don't say. All that's really said here is that he was arrested for it. Sergeant Ragsdale, the Santa Barbara Police Department, says that the incident occurred on a homeowner's private property, and when police were notified and arrived to the scene, they detained Dick with probable cause. They arrested the 56-year-old. He's been in a ton of trouble. Big drug problems. I think he's homeless. I've seen him on, there's a network of live streamers, like the IP2 network. And they do these IRL live streams, and he was hanging around them for a while, getting in trouble with them, doing lots of drugs and drinking. And it was pretty obvious that he's been going downhill for a while. And, I mean, this just kind of shows it. I don't think he has any money. And every time I saw him, he's wearing the same clothes over and over again, which kind of tells you what's going on there. So, I don't know. Maybe some time in jail would do this guy good, and he could turn his life around. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals.